I love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So
Two funny mamas.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Funny Mamas. I'm Kym Whitley.
And I'm Sherri Shepherd.
The fact that you had to think about who you were, that just cracks me up. Sherri, what show is this for us? Do you have any idea what number podcasts we're even on?
Gosh, I think it's like 21.
Are you serious?
Number 22 episodes. Yes,
we
girl.
We started this on Mother's Day, and we are 2020, and we are still rolling. I thought I would have quit by now. That's fantastic.
I thought you would have quit by now.
I hate to interrupt. You know, I don't like getting in the middle of things here, but I know Sherri skipped out on last week, but this is show number 25 today.
Oh, wow. This is an anniversary. This is our 25th. This is our silver anniversary.
Oh, it's 25 silver?
Congratulations, ladies. You're killing it.
Thank you, Chris.
25 episodes, and we've had people hanging with us. Your neck looks fine. Hanging with us.
Look like I'm losing too much weight. Look like my skin is coming down. This ain't going to be good for nobody.
But guess what? It's coming here, Kym. Your neck is coming over here to my chin.
It's coming over there. I'm sending it. You'll lose it.
Wow,
You'll lose
I'm tripping over it. 25
episodes. Congratulations, Two Funny Mamas.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And we have 33,700 subscribers. So appreciative.
Wow.
So appreciative.
That is great.
And I'm sure we gained some more with you and Miguel Nunes.
Oh, yeah. Last week, Sherri wasn't in. And Miguel came in and sat in for you, which was an interesting twist. I'd like to hear from our viewers and our listeners how they felt our substitute did while Sherri was having a garage sale. Okay, go ahead. What?
Because I read the comments. Everyone loved Miguel. They thought Miguel was so funny. They thought he was refreshing. They loved his show that he's on up
Families. First Family on BET Plus.
First Family. Why do I keep freezing? I keep freezing. It's irritating the out of me. But they love that, and they loved Sparks. They want to watch Sparks that you and he were in. Miguel really got great feedback. So he was so funny. I watched the show. He was so hysterically funny. And you can tell you guys have been friends for a long time.
Yes.
People loved you, Kym, because they really got to see you lead this show without the bossiness of the other funny mama.
So people who missed episode 24. Episode 24 is what we're talking about, last week's episode. And Sherri, you're not freezing on our end. That's your raggedy Wi-Fi. So take a deep breath.
Better be my Wi-Fi. Is that my Wi-Fi, Chris?
Hey, Sherri, if you see the smaller screen, you can actually pull that up and make it larger, and that will be like the real-time screen, and it'll cover up the other one if it looks like it's lagging.
No, I got the small screen in the corner, and I'm big because I
want to see if I can do that. I never did that before.
Bigger.
So what do? You drag
it? 3 seconds later.
If you click it, you can make it larger, and it can take over the whole screen. No?
Mine ain't doing it. It got a little white hand on it that's grabbing it.
Okay, so grab it. Are there any arrows in it?
Nope. Yeah, no, there's just the white. It's just the white.
Just a white little hand.
Right, click it.
No. Put it down at the bottom, Sherri, and then you can drag it down. And I put it over your face too, Sherri. At my whole screen. Forget Sherri. I can look at myself. Hey, Kym. Yeah.
Do you all feel like?
Maybe I can't have it this big then, because
okay, I can't put it back, Chris. Okay.
I don't know how to minimize it.
No, you can't. Just pull it over. That's all you gotta do is
just take it off screen.
And then there's a little arrow. Put the hand down at the bottom of it, and you see the little arrow pop up?
Yes.
Now pull it down.
It doesn't do. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and just bring it down over your face. Don't cover me up, please. Thank you.
Oh, and you're saying that this is what I need to. Okay, I got you. Girl, I was about to go. I was like, please.
Is that better?
I just got to take it off of Kym's face. Well, y'all gonna have some editing.
Well, I wish
do.
I'd have known this a long time ago because I would have minimized myself real small. All this time it's been pretty big and got on my nerves looking at me. But now, good, it's in the corner. Look what we learned.
Since you two started this at the beginning of the pandemic, do you feel like pioneers? You shifted, you went full steam ahead, you're 25 episodes in. Does it feel like you're getting stuff done?
I feel like we are getting better and we're going through. I feel like it's a time to get our opinion out there, and we're getting to know you, so it's interesting.
That was so condescending in your own way. I love it.
You, Sherri, how do you feel?
I don't know. Today's not so great of a day for me, so it's kind of hard. But I'm thankful that we've gone 25 episodes, and we are still staying in there, because you and I, we both know we start stuff and we get so busy, and we tend to stop because we get tremendously busy. But that we've kept up and kept doing this. So
it's become important to us. I think this is one thing. This is one thing I look forward to, even though we are financing it ourselves. Sherri's financing. Even though we are financing it.
Actually, I'm not, because if Chris keeps sending me these bills, let me tell you something. I get a bill from Chris, and this is how the bill starts. Hey, Sherri, we just want to know if you need any help. Another bill comes. Hey, Sherri, just want to, if you need us to walk you through anything, we're so here for you.
That is hilarious.
It's always the bill is attached. And then it'll be that third bill. Chris will be like, hey, I just wanted to introduce you to Beth. She's our marketing executive. And if you have any questions for Beth, let Beth know.
This is an assault on an innocent character. I'm a humble Midwestern white guy, just trying to.
With you being white.
Listen to me. I've been trying. Here's how this works. If you listeners keep supporting YouTube and keep letting those ads run and checking that out, these ladies will be able to expand their show. We'll be able to make a killer special in the spring. We'll be able to do all this. If Sherri would reply to one damn email that would put that money in her account, she would have nothing to complain about, and she'd see me as a friend again. That's all she did. She's over here it's like, oh, Chris, you hold on to that money. I'm like, you need this. Take it. So
those emails are we sent you a invoice.
No, we're trying to give you money.
Are we current on our payment to you?
You're always current, and that's you're amazing.
Like I'm helping.
I have to say we. It's like when I was married to my second husband, I always had to say, we bought this house. We did this.
Oh, yeah. And he ain't done nothing. How was your garage sale? How did it go?
The garage sale was amazing. And that's what I wanted to say. I watched the show. I watched how y'all talked about me on the show about my little garage sale. I would have you know. I was looking, I was like, oh, they so fun. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do you know I stayed outside in my driveway? I put things together, like my little foam roller. I had weights. I had gym equipment. I had foot massagers. I had picture frames and art. I had journals. I had books. I had bracelets. I made sure I set everything, furniture, to, you know, different things together. I worked really hard on that garage sale because this was my first time doing a garage sale. And I put the thing in credit. Yes, it will be my last. I said 7 o'clock. I thought people were going to show up like the way people do in Hollywood, like at 10. Like the way when you say we're going to start our podcast at 10, shooting it, and you come to the camera at, noon. I thought everybody was like you, Kym.
Really?
People were outside of my gates at 6:30 in the morning. I was asleep. And my nephew said, Auntie, there's people outside the gate. So I had to jump up, no hair, jump in the shower, and be out there that morning. So thank you, because you were the one that made me take the time off. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Did you save the giant Santa for me?
I got your message too late. I wasn't picking up my phone. I sold the Santa. That was one of the first. I had a life-size Santa that was huge.
How much is huge? And how much did you sell the Santa for? If you say $5, I swear we can end this podcast now.
No, I sold it for $100.
Okay.
It was worth much more.
I wasn't going to pay that.
That's what I realized at garage sales. You are so attached to your stuff. So, like I said, like I had a lot of really great jewelry. And I would say, oh, you know, the bracelets are $5 because they're very elaborate, these bracelets. The necklaces are even more elaborate, $10. And the one lady was like, $10? What? $10? I give you two. I give you $2. And I'm like, no, it's $10. Oh, come on. I put two. I give you $2. Two necklace for $2. And I was like, okay, fine, give me the $2. The way these people haggle, I'm not a haggler. And I realized when you go to garage sales, people don't want to spend more than $10. You want to feel like you got a bargain. But like I sold laptop computers.
You had a celebrities garage sale. This says you should have said.
But this wasn't a celebrity garage sale. I didn't do a celebrity garage sale because I don't want people knowing where I live, and then you want to come back.
It doesn't matter. You are a celebrity. That's the whole point. You don't have to. And
here's the point. Even though I have my mask on, Kym, people was like, I recognize you. I'm not paying $5. Come on, give me this for $1. This laptop computer. And I said, sir, it's for the parts. The computer's $5. Oh, come on, $5? $5, really? You're gonna charge me Sherri Shepherd? And I was like, give me the $1.
Give me the $1. You are the weakest.
And then he walked out with 2 laptop computers. And I said, sir, the computers, I said $1 for one. He was like, oh, come on, I'll give you another $1. Give me another $1. So I sold him 2 laptops for $2. So all my stuff was going for really low because I don't like haggling. I don't like having to explain myself.
It. You should have had somebody else do it.
I know I should have because I was
these
just like
are professional garage sale people. They do this every Saturday. They do this. They go out. Like my brother is a professional. Go to the Goodwill. He loves it. These people do this every week. They know how.
I didn't know that.
Oh, they love it.
There was a guy who came with like the little thing for the jewelry, the little eye, and he bought a basket of my bracelets and earrings. And I said, "Why? What are you gonna give this to your girlfriend?" And he goes, "No, I'm gonna melt it down for the silver." And I didn't really. And he kept saying, "Ooh, this is good. Ooh, this is good." And I was like, maybe I should have kept that particular piece. And then somebody bought a bracelet that said Jeffrey. I had a lot of bracelets that said Jeffrey. And this man said, how much? And I said, it's $5. So he said, okay. And I said, but it says Jeffrey. He goes, I don't care. And he walks out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this man has my son's bracelet. I saw pictures of Jeffrey when he was a baby because people didn't know it was Jeffrey. It just looked like a little black boy. So they liked it for the black art. But I didn't make that much money. I only made $589 because I sold everything. I told people I was like, take it for free.
So is this going to help you move? Because did you realize that you're a hoarder?
Did you call me a hoe? Is that what you call me?
That too, but that's another podcast. I said a whore. I said a whore. Did I call you a whore? But there's a "der" on the end. A whore.
Oh, like a snack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a snack.
Not just a whore, but a whore and a "der."
Yeah.
With this garage sale and this move, what have you realized about yourself?
I'm a hoarder, and I keep things, and I'm emotionally attached to things, and it's hard for me to let go of things. I am a hoarder, and that's why I want to let go so I can move into this new house and not take all of this stuff with me. Like I threw away hundreds of pictures of Jeff.
I can't believe you did that.
I did because I got a lot of pictures for the hundreds of pictures that I threw away. I still have a lot of pictures of Jeffrey when he was little. And I realized that all these pictures of him as a baby being born at 25 weeks, 5.5 months, I can't keep looking at Jeffrey like that. He's a young man. He's 15 years old. So where am I going to put, people kept saying on my Instagram, I can't believe you sold his baby pictures. They were paintings of him. That's what they were. But it's like, I can't put him on the wall anymore because I can't keep looking at Jeffrey as a baby. He's not a baby. He's a man that's growing a beard, a young man. So that's why I sold him. I wanted somebody else to have joy from a picture of a beautiful little black boy and put that on their wall as art. So I threw away so many pictures of, I found a lot of pictures of me at the View with pictures of Obama. Hundreds of pictures I threw away. I was like, I just don't need these anymore. Even Cat Williams, when he came over my house, there's a picture of Jeffrey when he was 5 years old. You remember that picture of him holding my face, kissing me?
I love that picture.
Cat Williams looked at him. He said, "You need to get rid of that picture, Sherri, because he's too young. You making him a mama's boy. Let it go." And I let it go. So
you let that picture go?
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. That's
Yeah,
my
I
favorite
did.
picture. You didn't do that. We're going to turn the podcast off.
Why don't you take one of you and Joshua?
I told you I told you that was my favorite picture. I get Kat saying take it down, but I've been telling you that was my favorite picture. I love that picture. Why the hell you didn't have to sell that picture? You got 50 other thousand things you could have sold. You're supposed to keep that picture. I don't care if you put that picture in the garage.
Because
so that for his children and later in life. What the hell's wrong with you?
Because Jeffrey's not like that. He don't want none of this stuff.
You don't know what Jeffrey's going to be at 25 and 30. That's the picture. I told you I like that picture. I could have had that picture in my house. That was a beautiful picture. Every time I come over, I say, I love that picture. But no, forget Kym's feelings. What's the next subject? I want to get off of this because you about to get cussed the hell out online.
Did I freeze up?
You froze for a second, yeah.
I don't give a damn if she froze, broke off, fell out. I don't give a damn.
No, I just froze. It just like, I know you was.
You said
going
I
on.
sold pictures of Jeffrey. You didn't say I sold, that Kym, that favorite picture. Whatever. We got stuff to do today.
No, but I
want to get off the subject.
I just want to say this last thing. Even though I sold that picture, I made it into a painting from a computer-generated painting. I still have the black and white picture of him doing it. That's what I'm saying. I have multiple pictures of Jeffrey kissing me and hugging me. So that picture is in a beautiful black and white print. I still have the picture. It's just the computer-generated painting that you saw is gone. Because to someone else, what it looks like to someone else as they put it on their wall is a black woman being kissed by her son, her black son. Some people like that kind of black art. So I still have the original print. So before you get all in your knickers.
First of all, did you use a term from the 40s?
I did.
What in the hell's wrong with you? Before you get all in your britches. I blurred out.
This is going to be a weird 26 episode. I don't know what the heck is going on.
On the
Mercury retrograde.
Hold up.
Now you're, wow. The party's over.
Kym said it last week. She's like, we keep it real. We don't cut things out. I'm challenging that this week. I don't know.
This is like, now you're blurry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We just going to have to roll with it. Hopefully you'll get back. Like, it's so
listeners can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
But it's black. You're not there anymore. I don't know why you're blurry. Does it get blurry when I'm talking too much, maybe?
I think it's a setting that Kym has. If she's tired of a topic, she's like, oh, gotta take that out.
Exactly. I'm blurry. Stop talking. But it's not refocusing her camera.
So
maybe we need to get you a new camera?
This is the brand new one.
Oh, there you go.
All right, there you go.
Back.
I'm going to take it.
We're off me hoarding.
I believe you had said there was a term from the 40s that Kym used, or that Sherri used.
Knickers.
Oh, yeah.
They're your underwear.
Oh, is that what they are? Underwear, your britches.
Your britches, yeah.
Yeah. So
knickers.
So I had a procedure, an epidural, a couple days ago, and
they went back for something, right?
For my back, and I've been putting it off for 3 years, but I'm glad I did it, girl. I was cleaning up the house. I feel better. I can move, exercise, because I was bent over. Like, I really had some problems, and I've been bent over. But that epidural, that shot, it's a steroid shot, and it really helped. But the doctor said the first day they said, do not submerge yourself in water because we've just put a hole directly to your spine, and we don't want you to get infected. They said for 72 hours. Then they called me the next day and said, how do you feel? They said, don't forget, don't submerge yourself. And then for some reason, I went and got a flu shot, just doing too much. I said, just putting all this stuff in my body, you're tripping. So then I got the flu shot, and then Joshua got it, and then his arm was hurting, and he felt bad. I said, here, I'm going to put you in the jacuzzi. Mommy, get in the jacuzzi with me. Girl, didn't you think about it? Got in the jacuzzi. The doctor
After
was just there.
epidural?
Yeah.
What? Why don't you listen to your doctors when they tell you to do something?
It's not listening. It's that age. I forgot everything. They called me 3 times, said, don't submerge in water. Not only.
And every time they call, you just forgot what they said.
104 degrees. Then I got in hot water, tripping.
What could happen if you get into a jacuzzi after an epidural?
A spinal infection.
Oh, Kym Whitley.
Damn it, Kym.
Kym.
So Rodney just called me. He had a good suggestion. He was like, why don't you call your doctor and get some antibiotics and get ahead of it if that is the case.
That's a good idea. Do we have Ask a Dumb Black Girl segment?
Sherri, what would the music sound like for an intro on that?
Oh my God.
You know what? I can't even begin to. I don't know what this. It'd be all remixed wrong.
Like you don't forget. Like you don't forget stuff. It happens. So
I forget everything.
And I have to go to work on Monday, so I got to go get my COVID test today. That's why I got to get off. There's a lot going on.
You're gonna work with Ray Romano on Monday.
Ray Romano, but I'm a rain cover, so they don't know if I'm going or not because it looks like it's going to rain. But it is what it is. Am I prepared?
Well, I hope that you're okay. I hope that you get the antibiotics. I think Rodney made a really good suggestion. You should call your doctor and get the antibiotics. I'm really glad that you took care of yourself, because I know your back has been hurting you. You've been having problems for the last 3 years, that you stopped. I don't know if it's because you've been losing this weight and you're paying more attention to yourself and your inner self, but I'm really glad that you've gotten some care for your back.
Yeah, so I was definitely happy about that. So I'll work on that. I will definitely.
And I'm glad.
How are you doing with homeschool?
I'll tell you about homeschool. I just want to know when you go to work on this new show, which I can't wait for everybody to see, because you're playing an undercover spy, a nun.
Wait a minute. Wait. What's the snickering for?
Okay, first of all, you're going to try and skip right over a project that you're starting on Monday with Ray Romano. That's a huge thing, and Kym tried to go right past it, and I'm laughing because you don't stop to talk about the cool stuff that you do. We want to hear about you and Ray Romano. Maybe there's a little bit of interest there. Maybe you've been flirting with him a little bit. I would love to hear about your project, Kym, because you're talented, and I like hearing about all the cool stuff you do.
Oh,
you like that, did you, Kym? You like that?
I did. You like the way I put my hair around my neck?
You look weird with your hair wrapped around your neck.
What the hell is happening?
Your neck. They're paying attention to what is coming out of your mouth.
So I'm doing a new show called Made for Love with Ray Romano.
I was
HBO
right.
Max. This was the show I was on when the coronavirus hit. I was actually in the makeup chair, ready to go on set. It was a very stressful day, and the producers walked in and said, we've been shut down. Everyone has to go home. Because everyone knew.
Look up.
I was thinking, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're right.
Because this is what you sound like. And so I was working with Ray Romano, and I was in the chair.
I was reminiscing.
Yeah, but you're looking down so people can't see your eyes. They might as well be listening to you on the podcast. So just
Nailed it. Thank you. Great way to take direction.
Okay, so I was working on a show, Ray Romano, and I was in the makeup chair, and it was
Sherri, match her, come on.
It was a rainy day.
I can't even get up that close. And what was it?
You know why you can't get up that close? Because you're titties. That's why. They right on the desk, aren't they? They on the desk. They got to knock the mic off, aren't they? I understand. I just cutting my nipple off, but I'm all right. So I was on the set, and they came. It was raining that day. I'll never forget. And they're like, we're shut down. They're like, this COVID. The crew is not comfortable. People don't want to work. and I think it was Warner Brothers or something. They said they're shutting us down. But why was I excited? I was ecstatic because I didn't know my lines. I was like, oh, this is the work of the Lord. Yes, the Lord is saving my career. Honey, I had an acting coach meet me there because I didn't know a line. It was my big scene too.
Oh no!
I was happy.
And now you know that. Do you know that line?
I had 8 months to learn that scene. I ain't learned nothing. No. But I have had 8 months. But I've been doing a podcast called Two Funny Mamas, so I wasn't focused. I knew the day was coming, so I'm ready. But now that I've gotten so close in the camera, why you didn't tell me I just got a red line around my lips?
Well, sit back. I've been trying to tell you your name. You look like Smiley. You look like back in when we were in 9th grade.
Yes.
You look like you have Wet n Wild lip liner in that fuchsia color, and that you put the light stuff in them. It's such a throwback to the 80s.
It is a throwback to the 80s, and I got my hair.
Your lips are lined so dark with that light pink inside.
I do. I got my girlfriend who's Mexican. She's like, this is how she used to wear her lipstick.
That's exactly what you look like. You look like one of the Puerto Rican Boricuas.
Yes. I feel Puerto Rican.
You sure do.
So what is your excuse? You look like...
Wait a minute, what?
You look like a Victoria's Secret model. Why do you look like you got on pajamas and bed-tossed hair? I was like, she just don't care about the podcast no more. She just gonna come on, get up out the bed, do some liner. She woke up with that makeup on because you did a game show yesterday. And she woke up and was like, you know what, Chris and Kym will be all right. I'm gonna just get on this podcast.
Kym, do you oh my gosh, what happened to the network TV makeup standard? Huh?
Right.
Sherri mandated it.
Let me tell you, Kym has read my life. I did this game show yesterday. My makeup was flawless and fresh. Emphasis, keyword on fresh.
Fresh.
Yesterday, this hair was freshly curled, and I worked all day on this game show, and I got home and I was tired. I talked to Kym. I took the hair off. I stayed up to do our topic. And I went to bed. I didn't take the makeup off. And so my girl Latrice, who does my face, is on her honeymoon. And I packed up my makeup and I couldn't redo it. So it is makeup from yesterday. And the wig I found it. Lexi had pulled it to her dog bed. She had her head on it. Had my
No!
So I pulled it off of the dog bed. I put it on. This shirt is from H&M. From H&M. Still got the tag on in the back. And it looks like pajamas. Huh?
You still got the tag on it?
Yeah, because I forgot to take it off. But I don't like it because it looks like pajamas. It looks like, I like the color.
Now, did someone pull that shirt for you, or is that a shirt you picked out?
Yeah, I was going to wear it on Dish Nation, but it looks like pajamas.
Yeah, don't wear that on Dish Nation.
Can I ask what game show you did?
Yeah, I guess so. It's a game show.
Did you say, yeah, I guess so?
Thank you for permission. So. Yeah.
It's a game show called 25 Words or Less. It's not important.
Restate that.
It's not important to the topic. There's some gigs that we do, Chris, that are just like, I call them ATM walks. They're like little side Mary Kay gigs. You sell Avon. They're like little Avon gigs. You do them to make some extra money. So, I do game shows. I like doing game shows, but they're usually extra money. I need some money to pay Jeffrey's school. So it's like a little side gig.
So civilians, you essentially went and you picked up some side work. You went and
side work, yeah.
The showbiz equivalent of I did a little yard work for my neighbor to grab some money.
Exactly. So it's nothing that I really talk about because it's just a side gig. I'm very thankful to get it. It was nothing like exciting. I went on and
It's not Ray Romano on HBO Max. I get it.
Not by any means. Not by any means. Not the work that Kym is doing right now. Why is half your head off of the frame?
Sorry.
Let's see. You were leading this, but people I'm trying to. You had your epidural. You asked me how was homeschooling.
Yes. I'm trying to turn my thing down. Sorry.
Trying to turn what down?
You know, I got a virtual funeral to go to.
We did a podcast like 10 podcasts ago, and it was a virtual funeral, and you missed that one. So it has started.
What I'm trying to do is how you turn the volume down on your phone all the way. That don't make sense to me.
Why don't you put it on mute?
How you do that?
Like, you put
on the left side. You should have. You have an iPhone, Kym?
Yeah, I turned it all the way down, and the music is still coming through. Okay.
In the application, you should be able to turn off your sound too. Is it on speaker?
Okay. Y'all gonna have so much editing to do. I swear.
Yeah. Let me just.
Jesus Christ! Y'all gonna have so much editing.
I wanted to. I don't know where the thing is.
There's a button where you can. There's a button on the side, Kym, that you can make it.
Yeah, I think that's.
It'll be just like vibrate. Well, no, that's not the sounds. I'm sorry.
But you did the volume all the way down on your left, on the left side of the phone.
Yeah.
Is that Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got Zoom open. Let me see what we have here.
This is going to irritate me to death. Sorry.
It's okay.
I literally have taken it all the way down.
And the music is still coming through? That's weird.
Yeah, because it should have
I muted the button. Oh, wait, maybe this is at the top. Hold up. No, that ain't doing nothing.
So, Kym, I've got Zoom open. And I just go to your left screen again and turn it all the way down while Zoom is open.
Oh, there go Nikki right there. Hold up. Wait, let me just pop on and say that she can see me.
I thought you said you had to be there at 12.
Hey, Nikki. I do. I think at 11:30.
Oh, jeez Louise.
I'm doing Can you see me? Hey, girl. I'm doing the podcast with Sherri. She don't give a damn about your memorial. No, she's just joking. All right, love you. I'll be on. All right, this is gonna be fantastic. Hi, everybody else.
And so we go with
okay
into the 26th.
All right, so let me tell you
25th.
what I did. I can put it over here. So let me tell you what I did, so you won't hear the music. So my girlfriend lost her father, and last night, because today is the memorial, so the night before, I was supposed to fly to Chicago and be there. But since they called me into work and I got a COVID, but Chicago's numbers have gone up so much, they shut the city down again. So they told her she cannot have a memorial, that you can't do it. But so she called the place and said, we can't have the memorial. They've shut everything down. The place would not refund her money. So she had to go on with the memorial. She said she's just going to put the people on the program, and she hired a tech guy. He's going to put it on Zoom, and so everyone else is staying at home, and just the people on the program, because she still has to pay all this money, because she got a venue that holds 300, and she only invited 20 people. So she felt like it was, spread out enough, but the man was like, nope, not giving your money back, which I thought was rude, but it's fine. So I didn't want to put any more pressure. I said, I canceled my ticket. But last night, what I did for her, and I said, can you and your mother, let's have dinner. So I ordered dinner for them, and it arrived about 7 p.m. And I said, have some wine and set your table. And then, so you can't see, but I took my office and I put, so I got a Zoom link, put it up. I put a tablecloth on my desk, so you have a tablecloth. And I put wine, and I ordered my food from my favorite place, and they delivered it at the same time. And I had some jazz playing in the background. We had a candle lit for her father. And just sat and had dinner together at the same time, her in Chicago, and invited Amy, and we really had a good time. And her mother appreciated it.
That was very, very sweet of you. That's why people love you so much, because it's those kind of things. Can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Did you answer the phone 9 times while you were having dinner with them?
Oh, what you trying to say?
Did you give them your undivided attention?
I did because, so Amy is here with me and the Dodgers game is on. So I got my Weight Watchers, but the wine is still on the, I still got my wine on the desk. So Amy sits there and props her phone up on the wine bottle. And I said, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just got the score up for the Dodgers game. I said, you like being at that dinner with a dude. I said, yeah. So I didn't have my phone, but she had her phone up and she was like, oh, yes. I was like, we are here at a memorial dinner. I said, that's what dudes do. Nobody is watching the baseball game. And then I said, you want me to turn the TV on? She was like, please. I was like, she doesn't even watch baseball during the season. But she said since it was,
But this is a momentous kind of occasion with the Dodgers being the champs. It's been a number of years. Why are you going to keep doing the gang member lining of your lips?
No, I'm fixing it because I didn't, you know what? Look, my son was in my bed last night, so I'm.
Is that cold for something?
It's just, I couldn't get up and get my life together because he said, Mommy, I need some cold water. So I think he's running fever. Then he was like, can you turn the TV on for me? Like, he think he got a little servant over here.
What's the age that he stopped sleeping with you? Jeffrey stopped sleeping with me. Oh gosh. When we moved out here in 2016, he was 11. I stopped Jeffrey from sleeping with me at 9, I believe, because he was getting too comfortable climbing into my bed. And though I liked it, I said, you know what? He's getting too comfortable climbing in my bed. And at some point, somebody else is going to climb in my bed, and Jeffrey's going to be mad, and I'm going to have a problem. Yes.
Oh,
so I made him stop being in bed with me because I said, you're getting to be a young man now, so you can't sleep in mommy's bed anymore. Now sometimes I wish he could just get on the bed and watch TV with me.
Right, we would watch a movie and we fell asleep. And
he won't Jeffrey watch a movie with me.
What?
But that's sweet that Joshua climbed in bed with you. It has nothing to do with you putting on eye lip liner so heavy on your lips because Joshua slept with you last night.
Okay, so wait.
I think you missed the wrong name.
Wait, you're telling me I got a problem putting my lip liner on and looking crazy in the morning because I had a little kid sleeping in bed with me. What is your excuse? I'm going to ask again. What's going on with your homeschool? Because you're working like crazy. Jeffrey, no, something's going on with you. So you might as well say it because you look like you should be doing some kind of scary movie right now. It's a Halloween movie you're shooting. What's happening? Come on, tell us what's going on with Jeffrey in the homeschool, because you're tripping if you think my lip liner has anything close to your bed-tossed, a silky pajama top wearing, half makeup on, lipstick rubbed off behind. Break it down. What's happening?
I'm so tired. Oh my God. No, you know what it is? I'm overwhelmed. I'm so thankful to be working, but I'm overwhelmed because we have to be out of this house in November. I have so much stuff. I'm doing it by myself. And if I was organized, then everything would be efficient. But because I'm chaotic, everything is everywhere. I wish I could show you, my desk is just full of stuff. And it's overwhelming. My garage, even though I sold a bunch of stuff at the garage sale, I have a ton of stuff. I was trying to sell a bunch of stuff on Let Go, Offer Up, Facebook Marketplace, and people are not showing up to get the stuff. I'm selling it for so cheap. Everybody want to know, is it available? Yes, it's available. Can I come see it? I sent you pictures. It's crazy. So selling stuff, but it breaks my heart to throw it away. I got to get it to Goodwill. But I'm not efficient with that. So that's hard. And then I don't even know if Jeffrey's in school anymore. I stopped answering emails from his teachers.
What?
Because it's too overwhelming. Kym, they send me these emails every other day about these missing assignments. This boy is sitting in front of, how you got so many missing assignments? I have no idea. Then they send me stuff and they're like, you got to download this. You got to read this. You got to do this. It's so much. I get comatose. I don't know if that boy is even living here anymore. He might be working at Starbucks for all I know. I don't know nothing about what's going on with this child. I got a lot of unanswered emails from these teachers. I can't take it no more. I didn't sign up to be a homeschool teacher. That's not what I do. but everything is on me. It's Mrs. Shepherd. We need to talk to Mrs. I don't know nothing about no algebra. I don't even know what the kind of math the boy is studying. History. He behind on the Spanish. He got to read this. He got to study this. He got to do this. Then he getting his IEP. Then it going is out. It's too. I'm trying. I'm trying. Then he, I'm trying to cook all the time for him, because when we first got in this pandemic, I didn't mind ordering out Postmates and getting him McDonald's all the time, because I didn't think it was going to be this long. But he been eating fast food all the time. Now his countenance is affected because he eats so much fast food. Now he microwaves stuff. Everybody say get the microwavable stuff, but it's still got all of the what do you call it? All of the processed stuff. He's microwaving, so his mood is affected. So it's like I'm trying to cook. I'm not a cook. I'm trying to cook all of this stuff. My refrigerator leaking. I'm over here, and my vagina's lonely, and I'm just trying to do a bunch of stuff. And it's just I'm overwhelmed. I'm sorry. I'm not taking away nothing. There are people who listen to us, and please forgive me, because I know there are people who listen to us. You have 3 children. You have 4 children. 4 children. So I do take my hat off to you, and I say, if I'm overwhelmed and stressed, and I'm me, Sherri Shepherd, then I know you overwhelmed and stressed. So even above and beyond. And I'm just saying, we all feeling it. And Thanksgiving is coming up, and I'm by myself. This boy don't even come out the room to talk to me. I say, Jeffrey, you want to watch a movie? He act like 2 roaches didn't crawl out the side of my damn mouth. I'm sitting over here by myself. Like by myself. I might as well be a ghost. You know what happened? My nice carpet from Z Gallery that I saved so much money to buy, Lexi ate a burrito, Jeffrey's burrito, and freaking had explosive diarrhea on my beautiful carpet. So you know what I gotta do? I go all the way to Stanley Steamer. They not renting no steamers no more. The one's no doctor, rug doctor at the grocery store, because of COVID, they don't rent them no more. So I got to go clean this carpet myself. You know what? I got shit all over my hands. I had to go wash it all off because I'm trying to get this explosive diarrhea off my new gray carpet. So then I went and bought like a little steamer from Target. I had to stand in line so long because everybody's just so mad. People don't want to wear no mask. I'm over here and I'm like, I just need to get this steamer so I can get the shit off my carpet, so I can see if I can save it. The dog running around shitting everywhere because she done ate a burrito. No, good and damn well you're not supposed to be eating burritos, but that's what your ass get. Now, and I done stepped in it, so now it's on my gym shoe. I ain't got no sticks to clean this stuff off my shoe. Jeffrey come out the room. The one time he come out the room to talk to me, you know what he say? Why stink in here? You know why? Because I'm trying to clean boo-boo off the rug, which you gonna help me do. Now I got to hear him, I didn't even want a dog. I wanted a parrot. I hate you, dog. I'm just like, you know what? Go back in the room, because I can't stand your mouth. Your mouth is getting on my daggone nerves. And by the way, you got a history assignment, a geography assignment, and I gotta have a doggone parent-teacher conference. Are you even going to gym class, little boy? Huh? Are you taking gym class? I'm just a little, and my vagina is really lonely. So I'm over here. I'm just trying to hold it together. I'm trying to work on Dish Nation. I'm over here. You know, every time I gotta go, welcome to Dish Nation. This boy want to walk out the room talking about you too loud. The teachers say you too loud. But you know what? Tell your teachers that's how I pay the bill, so you can be online schooling. Tell your teachers that when I'm over there going Dish Nation. I'm sorry.
Oh my God! I'm so glad we have.
It just so happened that I couldn't get my makeup done and I couldn't put a wig on, and my shirt was like I'm wearing pajamas. We're
gonna do all that on stage. You know that, right? So I'm glad that Chris recorded.
No, because I got a headache.
That's part of the new set, Chris. Make sure we get
Kym,
that section.
Yeah, I just learned how we're going to get the most memorable moments out of this special that we're going to put together, because I'm gonna make sure Sherri hasn't slept with anyone for a while. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna quarantine her and just make her really irritable and agitated, and I'm gonna make her watch Fox News. I'm gonna do all these things that she can't stand, and I'm gonna get her revved up, and we're gonna have the funniest thing we've ever seen.
It is extremely hard. It looks like I will have my second birthday in quarantine. Do you know how depressing that is? That you're going through 2 years, 2 seasons in quarantine. I don't even want to think about it.
Because we're going to go back around to it. My birthday is in July. I'm hoping we have some relief in there. But,
next July of 2021 is your first date?
It's going to be the next birthday. I've already had one birthday in quarantine. Yeah. It was fantastic.
Yeah, you had your good birthday date. I didn't have a date or nothing. And it is, holiday season is coming up. And I swear for Thanksgiving, and I told you I want to have a Thanksgiving dinner and invite 10 people because I feel like it's heartbreaking that single people have to be at home. It's already hard enough when you're single. You don't have any animals. You don't even have a child. And you're by yourself all the time. So I wish I could do more because, I throw big Thanksgiving parties. But because of COVID, maybe pick 10 people who are single to come over and just let's do it. We can social distance because I'm going to have a yard and I have a house. And if they can get their COVID test to show me the results and kind of quarantine as much as they can, I would like to do that for people because I just don't think you should be alone on Thanksgiving. So and that would help too. It's like the little things in life.
That's a good idea. Depending on where the numbers are at that time, because I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Also, and just a side note, I have everything over here. That's what people laugh at me. They're like, if you want to be in quarantine or if there's a natural disaster, you got to be at Kym's house. I have a carpet steamer. Would you like to borrow mine? I could throw it in the car.
It's outside. I wish I could show you it's a huge carpet, beautiful gray carpet. It's outside. I got it. I got a little hand steamer and I got on my hands and my knees and I steamed it and then I steamed it again. I don't know if I'm going to have to throw it away.
No. I got a carpet cleaner that sucks it up, puts the water in it and sucks it up. And if you need that, because you throw that carpet away, I'll take it with a little boo-boo on it. I don't have no problem. None. Because I had dogs too. I got boo-boo and piss everywhere. I think I just cleaned up a little dog pee from 3 years ago. I was like, what is that smell? So I just got that.
I think you gotta, folks who are listening to us, you gotta give yourselves a little grace. You gotta just say sometimes the kitchen is gonna be messed up. Sometimes, the work is just not going to be turned in. I've just pretty much said this 9th grade for Jeffrey is a wrap. It is, it's just been rough. Yeah. And I'm going to be okay with it. I just really, really am. I think, these colleges or people that might be looking at students, they got to give them some grace because it's so surreal and what the kids are going through. So, yeah, it's just a little overwhelming. And you're sitting here going, gosh, it'd be nice to go on a date with somebody.
Yes, I think I'm getting to that point too now.
Should we start lining people up?
No. I don't want to do it that way. Like, I don't like, Kym and I had dinner with a friend of ours and she's going out on dates on Bumble and she's meeting quite a few. She's going out on dates. I don't know how she does it, but she's snagging them. Is
she in entertainment?
Yeah, she's a comedian. She's a writer. She's a director.
Doesn't that feel overwhelming sometimes? Whatever you get, if you talk for a living and you're interacting with people that aren't in your space, I could see you having 20 dates in a week if you're on that app for very long. Does that make sense? Then it's that. Yeah. I didn't have any success on eHarmony because people thought it was catfishing. That is kind of funny.
Yeah. So I never got it.
They thought it was catfishing, but I think she said she's gonna set up my profile, and I think it'll be fun. And I think we gotta go outside our race. I think that's really.
I don't think, but I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think you should do a profile on a Bumble or a site like that. I think you should go to a high-end matchmaking service, Kym.
I've done that. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's fine.
No,
I want to see. I want you to match me. I want to swipe, and I want to see you before I do anything. I ain't got time for you to be like, well, we have these matches and we have those matches. Okay, we can do it, but we'll see. We'll see.
But Kym, what a high-end matchmaking service does, because the men have to pay the fee, not the women. So the high-end matchmaking service, they get the men and then they will send them to you. It's the same thing, but at least there's certain things that you're looking for.
Right,
And
testosterone. That's what I'm looking for.
Have either of you used the celebrity RAYA? It's for
Someone just
celebrities.
told me
No, that's just like a playground.
Is it?
Lala Milan told me to do it. She said, Kym, just get on RAYA. I don't know about that.
No, RAYA is like, it's literally everybody I know. RAYA is for people in the industry. And they say it's just like this little playground, and, you know, the guys on there are not serious. No, I've never heard of anybody on RAYA getting married or like serious relationships. So, but this is also the problem when you're during COVID. You talk to a guy, and then it starts coming back to COVID. Like, he don't want to hear all of that whole rant that I did.
Yeah.
A guy from Bumble does not want to hear that rant. He wants fun. And so again, I'm not ready to be, that's why when you say, do you want to start lining up somebody? And I go, no, because I got to take care of too much shit over here. And they don't want to hear that. They want to hear the fun, Sherri. And for me, I want somebody just very real.
You got to find somebody to match where you're at in life on some level.
Right.
On some level.
So, but in all of this, because we're winding down here, but let's talk about, we're winding down to the election. It's right on our backs. We got to let's do it's time for our 30-second. It's called 30-second political talk. We won't get into it too deep.
This is something that's gonna make me happy.
Yes, it's our 30-second political talk. The debate was the other night. Sherri texted me back and forth, going off on everything. And we're winding down. What's your thoughts, Sherri? What's your thoughts? You got 30 seconds on the clock?
Chris, give me a 30-second clock.
All right, you can begin in 3, 2, take it.
I absolutely love this debate. I love Kristen Welker as a moderator. It did bug me. I thought she should have used that mute button that she was given the power to use to mute the president when he kept going over. But I thought she did an extremely good job at moderating and letting them still have their say and getting her question out. I love the questions that she asked. I hit my table when she said, this is the talk that Black people have with their children, about the police stopping them. I love this debate because I actually got to hear what both of them had to say without attacking each other.
Ms. Shepherd, your time.
All right.
Okay, that was good. That was pretty good. Okay. I guess it's probably a minute rant. I don't know if we really got this together yet, but okay.
Because you already talked your 30 seconds.
I didn't get to say nothing.
The next question, please.
All right. Next question. I got to respond.
Please respond, Ms. Whitley.
Thank you. 30 seconds. I'd like to say absolutely concur. I enjoyed this debate. I was mad she did not use that mute button at least one time. I think you can't bring up the mute button, then you never use it, and then number 40, whatever his number is, the orange dude,
45.
He go over his time, and she didn't use that mute button. I think she should have exercised that and just done it once. She had some great questions, and I think she did well. I think the president had an edible because he was calm, I think it was great, and I think Biden did a great job, and I want everybody, please go out and vote. Did you see how many people have voted already? 52 million people.
Ms. Whitley, great message, but that's your time.
Thank you. All right. That's it. That's our that's all we got. I got my shirt on. Go vote. Vote. Put your
vote.
Exercise your rights. We got our Black business segment we're gonna get to right quick and do what we gotta do.
We actually don't have our Black business segment because we didn't get the permission to use their. It's just we don't have it today.
You can ask a white dude if you're feeling it. No big deal if you're not.
Let's do that section. That would be good. All right, everyone. This is our time for Ask a White Dude. Yes.
That's right. It's lit. No, Nate. He's out on the road on tour with the Allman Betts Band, and it's just one singular dude. So let's clarify this real quick. Is it ask a white guy or ask a white dude?
You know what? Whichever comes out.
I think it's good to have both. We can have the guys and the dudes.
Let's just say you know who we talking about.
You know there are no other ones, so.
There's no other ones.
That's all we got. So I guess we'll ask Chris. Want to ask you a question?
Please.
Have you voted?
Like ever?
Oh wow. This election?
No, not this election. I have plans to vote. So I live 2 blocks away from where I vote, and there's no chance that people are there at the very first start of the day. I'll be the first one in line. I'll be half an hour early. Nobody goes super early, even on voting day.
Did you get your mail-in voting? Your mail-in vote or no?
No, I didn't do that. It's going to be all in person.
Okay, you're going to have
You
a mask?
think I'm risking it? Oh yeah, I'll mask in the neighborhood I live in. Everybody's pretty good about that. I think it'll go smooth. But yeah, so I'm pumped.
Okay.
Jeffrey,
great.
get the door. It's Mr. Henry.
What's up, Mr. Henry?
What? That's the tutor? Okay, we're going to talk about that too. So, okay, well, fantastic. Then that means Chris is going to vote to represent his people. Who you voting for, Chris? Let's just go ahead and put it on out there.
I'm not supposed to ask him that.
Do we?
I can't ask him his STD results, but I can't ask him who's voting.
I think.
Well, you're not supposed to ask him his STD results unless
You definitely supposed to ask him the STD results. You definitely want to ask what did that come back with? You definitely want to ask that.
So yeah. So I'll be voting for your boy Biden. I don't know how things are going to go. How do you all? I have a weird perspective. I am in the city of St. Louis. I know how people in rural areas think. I also think that there's like the county around me that would maybe typically vote Trump. I think some of them have turned over. I really don't know how to think as far as like what the results are going to be. I do think that that week, the day of and after, is going to be chaos, Kym. Do you?
I absolutely am concerned, and I'm absolutely nervous that if Trump, I just feel like, first of all, he's going to do everything in his power to steal the election. And I feel like there's something up his sleeve, because if he doesn't, he's going straight to jail. There's going to be chaos afterwards, whether he wins or if he doesn't win. That's the problem, that we have to be prepared. If he doesn't win, there's going to be rioting and craziness from the crazy people. If he does win, there's going to be craziness from everybody. And we just got to buckle down. I think that should be a national holiday. I think everyone should be off work so they can be at home, safe, whatever happens, and the day after. So I am concerned either way.
I had something, yeah. Sherri's.
I thought it was a white woman. Go ahead.
Sherri's abstaining during the political talk. She had enough. It stressed her out.
He was at the door. Had to let him in so the dogs wouldn't bite him.
No, Sherri, we were just discussing this, and do you think it's going to be chaos the day of the election and maybe after? Personally, I do a show, and we're bringing it back for season 2. We moved it back. We moved to give some space from the election, because I don't know that people are going to be tuning in that night, or I don't know.
Everyone's going to be watching the TV.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be watching TV. I think that it's going to be a madhouse. Either way, it's going to be a madhouse.
Agreed.
If Biden wins, and it's going to be a madhouse because Trump has some serious followers. It's going to be a madhouse if Trump wins. I'm staying in the house. I'm not planning on going out that day. So, I'm just hoping beyond hope, because, again, 2 funny mamas, we're Biden Kamala ticket. And I don't know what I'm going to do if that does not happen. It literally strikes fear in my heart if that doesn't happen.
It's going to be a sad, sad day.
I just don't know what the recovery process is. So I'm choosing to think positive, and we've got to get our vote. We just don't have the option to stay home. It concerns me that so many of our Black men are turning towards Trump. That's something we have to
Craziness.
talk about next time. You know, Ice Cube and 50. You know, the one thing I do have to say about 50, Kym, is he said, I don't want to be 20 cent under Biden because Biden is going to tax you. If you make over $400,000 a year, you're going to get taxed. You should be taxed. So it balances out. There's no reason why it should be the people at the top are not getting taxed and getting all the loopholes, and the people in the middle and at the bottom are getting taxed so heavily. So here's the deal. Pretty much a lot of actors and entertainers, we gonna get taxed. That's the way it's gotta be. That's the way it should be. So, you know,
But that's the way it's been. That's the way it's been. So I don't
no, but
understand.
Kym, but here's the deal. If you're making a bunch of money, you get some tax write-offs. Under the Trump administration, you do get a lot of tax write-offs. But I'm not willing to get the tax write-offs for, I don't know if my son's gonna come home. So then I'm putting it out there. We're entertainers. We get jobs where they, you know, we get paid a bunch of money. Then there's times we don't work. But 50 saying, I don't want to, it's all about money. I don't care if he don't like black people. It's about my money. So then my question to the people who support his shows, Ghost 1 through 12 and Power and all of that, you gonna stop watching it? Because apparently that's why he's voting for Trump, because everybody's watching those shows, making those ratings go high. Are you still going to continue to support? Because Chrisette Michele sure lost her doggone career.
Didn't she?
Yes, because she sung at his inauguration. And what really bugs me is it seems like women get treated much more harsh for something like this. Yeah. Out of all the stuff 50 is saying, and am I surprised he's saying it? Absolutely not. But out of all the stuff 50's saying, nobody's talking about boycotting this stuff. Out of all the stuff Ice Cube's saying, nobody, you know, and everybody has different opinions about Ice Cube. 50, I'm saying him because he deliberately said, I'm voting for Trump. I endorse Trump. So, but when Chrisette Michele goes and sings at the inauguration because she needs a little bit of extra money, her career is gone. They dropped her from a record label. She couldn't book an arena or a concert hall to save her life. She was over there singing at open mics, trying to pay her bills. She had a miscarriage because she's trying to get her own distribution because she's a woman. I love Steve Harvey, but I'm saying for a man, when Steve Harvey went and took a picture with Donald Trump, nobody boycotted Steve Harvey. Nobody canceled his stuff. When Tina Campbell from Mary Mary said she voted for Trump and that was her right, she had to cancel her entire tour because people boycotted her. So it's just this double standards that just irritated me with 50. You got a right to do whatever you want to do, but then how many people still gonna watch your shows with all that nonsense you're talking? Probably you still gonna get the high ratings, and those high ratings translate into money that you don't want to lose, so you're giving it to Trump. So I'm saying, should clock me in 30 seconds.
And they're all very confused because Biden and the things he did in his past, that one law or whatever.
That's another thing. It was that crime bill about putting people in prison for offenses with crack, because studies show that more white people did cocaine, more black people did crack, but you went to prison for crack. So it was really biased. He wants
to change that. Remember, he said he doesn't feel like he should be in jail. Drugs.
But he wasn't the only person that voted yes. Pretty much it was across the board. Everybody voted yes for that. So he wasn't the only one. He's the one running for president, and he wants to change it. So again, are you going to hold that?
Kamala, when she put a lot of black men in jail, but
she was a prosecutor.
Yeah, that's a prosecutor. And it's just tough. And then we got to remember, everyone, vote for your down ballot. You got to go down the ballot. You can't just vote for the president. You really got to research. I almost voted for some Republicans. I was like, wait a minute, let me go back. I Googled the people. I was like, oh no, I don't know them, but I'm voting Democrat. That was the only way I had to, because a couple people, you got to go down the ballot and vote for the people. Check them out. Talk to the people, NAACP, your friends. People have these sample ballots. If you don't know who the people are, ask somebody. They'll tell you, because I'm about to make a mistake.
It's, really, it's something because, again, we're Biden, Kamala. And I look at Donald Trump and I go, yes, 50. He might be able to save you money in your taxes, but look at the character of the man. You know how they say, look at the 6 people that you hang around, and that is who you are. Look at the people that he hangs around. Most of the people in this man's cabinet, I can't say most, but a great majority of the people have been friggin' brought up on charges, put in prison, fired, scandal follows them. Giuliani, who's his consigliere, is friggin' in a movie putting his hands down his pants with the journalists in the hotel room. Like, look at the people who he hangs around.
Yes.
And see all of the mess that they're going through. And I will tell you who you are.
No, absolutely.
He never found anything with Obama. And that, and a lot of things he wanted to do, his hands were tied, because that's the checks and the balances of government. Just because you're the president, I think the only power that you have is you can put your finger on that button that designates a nuclear bomb.
Right.
Nobody can stop you from doing that. But when you put a law into, when you sign something to a law, it's still got to go through the houses, and they can veto it. Then it comes right back. So a lot of his hands were tied, but also
and that's why you got to vote down the ballot, because you got to have the people that are going to vote.
So I know a lot of people weren't happy.
In the Senate.
Yes. So we got to get people in the Senate. We got to take the House, because then you have more power. So I just look at the character of the person, and I look at all of this stuff. Yes, he can save you money, but he also put out an ad in the paper in New York with the Central Park Five, calling for them to be executed. 2 ads he put out. And when you look at all of the documentaries, that is what stoked race riots in New York. And he never apologized to those young men. They proved that they did not rape a white woman who was jogging through Central Park. It was 1 man. 5 men were framed, and their lives were taken from them. And Donald Trump never apologized. And he has said verbally, I don't apologize. So he's got COVID, and he's still not wearing a mask. So I got to look at the whole moral character of it.
Yes.
Y'all want to overturn Roe versus Wade. And let me tell you something. I'm not for abortion. I've had a few of them. It tears up your spirit and your soul. But what I am for is the right to choose. I am for you have a right to say what you want to do with your body. Everybody got to answer to God. At the end of the day, you got to answer to God for what you did to your body. But God has given us free will to do what we want, and then we got to answer to him. And nobody should take away a woman's right of whether she wants to have a baby or not. And the fact that this woman, they're putting in, they want to confirm a Supreme Court justice who wants to overturn Roe versus Wade. You know where that sends women back to? Coat hangers. Going to places where it's not sanitary, paying a bunch of money, back alley abortions. It's not safe. What gets me going is that you want to go and picket in front of a clinic, a Planned Parenthood clinic, 2% of our abortions, and that's it. But you want to go picket no more abortions when the girl is going in there. So she decides not to have abortion. She comes out. Where y'all at? The signs is laying on the ground. There's no signs of we're going to help you. She can't go to Planned Parenthood to get a breast exam, the mammogram. She can't go get her vagina looked at. What is it called? A pap smear. She can't go and learn about breastfeeding. That's what Planned Parenthood does too, because everybody wants to defund Planned Parenthood. So after you pick it and go, no more abortion, save the little baby. When she comes out, then you go, we're not going to give her no welfare. We're not going to do nothing for you. You're taking all the money for welfare. What does she do?
Yep.
So I'm on a woman kick because this woman coming in, and by the way, excuse me, when Obama tried to confirm somebody as he was running for election, all of the Republicans, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, they stopped it. They said, you can't do that while you're running for election. It's not fair. The American people need to be involved. But they're doing the same.
Already confirmed one who the lady wouldn't testify and said he raped her at a party. Put in the rapist, put him right on in there. And this
but we can't go back on that because they had a trial and they proved that he did not do it. They didn't have enough evidence. He didn't have enough evidence. But this woman claimed, I believed her. I know you believed it, but I'm saying he had a trial. We took him in his confirmation. It's not a trial, but they questioned him on that. They confirmed it. I hear what you're saying. This one right here, I'm just saying, they didn't let Obama do it, and now they're rushing this woman in who's set to overturn Roe versus Wade. There's 500 kids. They can't find their parents. But we trying to stop you from having an abortion. Why don't we, it's just like, why don't we take care of what we got here? Take care of what we got here. These little kids.
Put the children, they can't find their parents. Get these children back with their parents that are in these camps by the border. But you know what, we can go on and on. Let's read some comments because I got to get to the funeral.
I know we got to get to the funeral. I'm so sorry. When I get
to the post office. That closed at 1. I got stuff to do, Sherri Shepherd. You got your pajamas on. I'm dressed. And, we got things. I got stuff to ask you off the air. So let's read these comments.
Okay, there was a woman. Somebody wants to know your hair. Is it human hair that you do your hair with? Is it straw? Is it what's the other?
Synthetic, and it's a bunch of different because I ran out of hair. So I got twists, and they're all individuals. These are all individuals. Not I usually get hook latched, cornrow. I mean, what's it called? Crochet.
Yarn. The yarn.
Yeah. Well, no, you do crochet. When people say crochet, Sherri, it's when people they cornrow your hair and they hook latch their hair in it. These are all individuals, so it's just different kinds of hair. And I'm going to wear this as my character too on that show. So. Okay,
so that's your character. All right, we got
December. So I'm gonna have this look until December because I film until December.
Till December. I can't wait to see this show. Kym, Cabrina Carroll said, Kym, you wore some glasses last week, you and Miguel, and someone loved those glasses. She said, I need those glasses in my life. Where can I find them?
Yes, me and Chris were talking about them. You go to Instagram, I Wear by Rocky, and it's I, like the letter I, and then Wear, W-E-A-R, and then Rocky is R-A-Q-U-I or something like that, but you'll see it.
Can you put a graphic up, Chris, over when she's talking about this?
For sure.
Okay. So it's I Wear by Rocky. Can you spell it again? Well, we'll put the graphic up so they'll know. So now the problem that I had with the glasses. The problem that I had with the glasses, and I sent it to you, a screenshot. Can you get some of those glasses, have Rocky make them so that they have the anti-glare? It was all I saw was the lights.
First of all, ain't nobody charging that kind of money. Anti-glare costs money. We ain't selling no glasses that are expensive. These are glasses for everyday people. Everybody ain't wearing their glasses on the podcast. We don't need anti-glare. Let's move to the next comment.
That Instagram handle is IWEARBYRAQUI. I Wear by Rocky.
And I'm going to answer.
My lenses are Whitley wear.
And we're not talking about everyday people. Everyday people are not two funny mamas.
You're talking about for me when I wear them.
I'm saying for you because I can't see who's wearing the other glasses.
I'm not gonna wear none on here no more because I don't want to hear your mouth. I'm not wearing any more glasses.
All right. Then just deprive people of buying your glasses. Then you don't want to make no money. It ain't on me.
I'm gonna put them on my head, okay? Don't pick up your breast. Do not. We are still on the air. You had to get it off the desk.
You do that.
Yes, it's on the desk.
Oh gosh.
Get her bra picked up her breast off the desk.
I'm losing a little bit of weight, just a little bit, and the bra is too big. Okay, let me see. Everybody love Miguel. Love Miguel. I'm going to tell you. There was I'm going to say something. A woman asked me not to read her post on the air because she was having some health issues. I'm just going to summarize it. She's having serious health issues, very, very serious. And she said, the Two Funny Mamas podcast, you know who you are, ma'am, it was a lifeline to her. That in the midst of what she's going through, that's so serious, she needed the laughter. She needed the craziness. She didn't want nothing rigid on the podcast. She got it all, and that was her escape. So thank you, ma'am. She said, please don't read this on the air. And then let me see. Kym needs the glasses. I hollered the full podcast. All 4 of you are a force. I started watching maybe 4 months ago, and I make sure I watch it every week like clockwork. This is Nicole Smith. Don't get too rigid with the flow. The randomness is what makes this podcast stand out. The back and forth with you two is golden girls. It is a breath of fresh air every week. The way y'all ended the podcast was so sweet, but I fell out of my chair when Chris didn't cut it off. That whole part was classic. Keep doing what you do. A few specific segments are great, but the free spirit randomness is definitely you two walking in your purpose. And she said, P.S. Nicole said, can Kym share with us how she has all these men in the wings waiting to get on her stage as the leading man? Love you both, but God is already blessing you. Girl, Nicole.
That was nice of her.
That was so nice of you. And yes, Kym does have all the men in her yard. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. Even with her back hurting, these ninjas be on Kym. It don't even, I think it's the dimples. It's the dimples and the smile.
It's the dimples on my butt. That's what it is.
And we're gonna make a video to the song by
Spitz Does It.
Spitz Does It. And Spitz Does It, I want to give you credit, but when I went to your Instagram page, you have no followers, so I don't know if that's you or not. So I don't want to send people to your page and you don't have followers. So hit me back and let me know who do I send them to follow you. But Spitz Does It, that's the beginning and end. That's our low rider. We gonna do a video to that song, Two Funny Mamas, because it's such a dope, hip, Long Beach beat, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's it, Kym. You can purchase, we have our Two Funny Mamas
T-shirts. And why yours got schmutz on it? Why?
This is my personal T-shirt.
Ew. Y'all can buy this T-shirt with Sherri's DNA on it. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry.
People pay extra for that on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Come on.
Because as I put it up, I was like, I got a stain on the T-shirt. That's so terrible.
Oh my God. We have T-shirts and masks and a tote bag. We have so much stuff. Please go to Pajamas.
Somebody gave us a picture. Old bitches ain't snitches. They bought that, and we're gonna show that next week. It was so great.
That's funny.
Yeah, I loved her in that. So please come out and support our merchandise store, and because that's how we pay Chris's money. Y'all get to laugh. Y'all don't get the ruthless Chris. Like, where's my money?
Right. Right.
That's
everyone remember, this is the last podcast before the voting. So next time you get a new episode of Two Funny Mamas, we're gonna have a new president. I do believe.
For real?
How many days away, Chris?
Yeah, so you'll have this. This is out on the 30th. Yeah, this is out on the 29th.
One more podcast. We got one more, I think.
Well,
I was like, wait a minute.
the next, so after the 29th, you have the 5th. So maybe we'll do a red paper plate post episode special or something. So we're a little more current. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay, great.
Please go and vote. Please
all right.
go and
God
vote.
bless everyone. We're
God
out.
bless you. We're out.
All
I
right.
got nothing more. I got nothing more to say.
You don't even have the energy to do a walk off.
No.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas. Two funny mamas.